the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the vlog, the channel Car Nonsense. Where am I going? I'm in my 2009 Nissan 370Z. I've got to go off actually now today to the racing garage shop place, mechanics basically, motorsport shop, because I think I've got a dragging brake. So I thought I would just vlog this because it's interesting. Now obviously a lot of people may not know this, but like car manufacturers don't actually give you a timeline anymore on the brakes. It tends to be the norm that they're about 100,000 miles. And if you didn't know, the sports package or the GT pack, this is the GT Ultimate pack on the Nissan 370Z, it doesn't have Brembos, it has Akibonos. And the Akibonos are actually really, really good brakes. I mean, I rate them anyway. I think they're good. I think it's 4 pot up front and then 2 pot in the rear. Pretty good. You could upgrade them, but I mean, it costs thousands and thousands to get 6 pot, and it seems a bit redundant at that point. But basically, it says that they last about 100,000 miles. And rather than replacing them, a lot of people don't know this, but you can get them remanufactured. So I'm experiencing about like a 5% pull off to one side when I brake, and also when it just goes straight. And now normally you probably think, oh well, you know, it goes off to one side. It's an alignment. But because upon braking it drifts harsher, it's more than likely a dragging brake. And because this car now has, which is insane actually, 96,000 miles on it, it's probably a dragging brake. So rather than getting it, you know, brand new ones or anything like that, I thought to myself, right, I'll call up Horsham Developments. I trust them. I think they're a really, really good company. So if anyone's in the UK and you know, you have a sports car, literally any Nissan sports car, take it to them. I highly recommend them. I think they're really good, and I've had my car looked after by 2 companies, and 2 specialists for Nissan's Z cars anyway, and I would say that they're the better of the 2. So I thought I'd take it to them. They'll inspect it, which I'll show you, and they'll order in the parts if needs be, and then they'll remanufacture the brake. So that's what we're doing today. Join me for the ride, and I guess, you know, for the kind of inspection, so to speak. And if you are new here, hit subscribe and give the video a like and all that good stuff. On with the show. So we're here. For those in the States, you won't know this, but basically every tuning shop in the UK is just like a farm in the middle of nowhere on like a country road. So this one here again is on a farm. I think it's to do with the dynos, to be fair, like for noise and stuff. Like, I mean, literally, I mean, it's beautiful, but we're quite literally in the middle of nowhere. But really close to me. Horsham Developments is like, I don't know, 30-minute drive, if that. So I thought you guys would find this interesting, just the fact that it is actually, like I say, near enough, 9 times out of 10 they are all on farms. Unless maybe they're in London, but that's like incredibly unlikely. And you guys are going to love this. I'm going to show you some of the cars that they have there, because they always have interesting cars. They're always amazing. And yeah, like, well, you'll see now, so we'll pull in. I mean, I can already see the rear end of another 370. I can see another 370 there. God damn, my coilovers don't like this. Yeah, so a few 370s there. Yeah, looking good. I'll show you a bit more in a second. So here we go, probably what looks
on face value like an, I don't know, stock anyway. 370, what are these, Pilot Super Sports? Yeah, just Pilot Super Sports. Really like these alloys. Obviously they're the same ones that I've got, but mine have been coated in a gloss black. Rays, very light. In fact, actually I had someone comment on the channel saying I should get forged ones. They're actually forged from the factory. Like quite a seldom known fact actually. It looks quite well kitted out actually. I don't know if you can see it. This looks like it looks like a sports or GT pack. Is it 2009? Oh yeah, so 2009, pre-facelift. It's got the fangs, same as what mine has. Now, if you didn't know, post-facelift they had DRLs added, but then they removed the fangs, so they sort of smoothed up the face, which I think looks pretty dumb, to be perfectly honest. But I will say, for an 09 model, the headlights are really nice, actually, really nice. I'd be keen to know what the mileage is on this, because my headlights are crap by comparison. If you look at that there, and then mine, like, they're garbage, absolutely garbage. This would be another early model, 09, definitely not stock. It's got Torken badges on. Actually, maybe doing something with them soon, so that's pretty cool. Well, no, 100% not stock. I've just seen the inside. Still looks like it's got Akibonos though, but they've removed the decals on them. But they're either an Akibono or a Brembo type. Nice wheels. Cosmos Racing. I wonder how light they are by comparison though. Are they still 19s? Have they changed the size of them? Where are they? Oh no, they're smaller, so they're 18s. So these are 19s on the stock, and then they look to have put 18s on there. But this is kitted out for racing much more. Still got the, was it auto transmission? So this may be supercharged potentially, or they've just lightened it all. I would imagine it's probably supercharged actually, because you don't do all of this and then keep it stock. But this will be similar to mine, kind of. Obviously mine's not supercharged yet, but they've definitely done some weight saving in here. They've ripped it all out actually, which is quite nice to see. It's good to see. Have they kept? No, they've really ripped out. But then if you see inside, they've got the little cubby rather than the sat nav, so this will just be an auto base model, which they would have done up, so there's that as well. But there you go, some apparently Yuri crew. Go and have a look at them. But maybe they got Stop Tech rotors on, because they've got Stop Tech. Maybe, I don't know, they do look the same. If you look there, maybe a little bit bigger, or maybe about the same. Probably about the same, I think. But there you go. So there's two interesting 370s. There we go. We got modified in a different direction to that one. What do you think? Let me know. Better, worse? Better or worse? I tell you, I much prefer a proper wing on the 370, because this is what they come with stock. Just this little sort of lip wing. And I don't hate it, but I think you need something a bit more beefy to kind of offset it. But it's interesting seeing them both up against one another. Mine with louvers, the other with not. Super cool. So, yeah. What do you think? Let me know. Tasteful mods, not tasteful mods. I'd be keen to hear it, because that one's completely stripped out, whereas this one's more stock, so it'd be good to know. And then again, that's like bare bones, proper OEM. I don't think there's anything happened with this one, by the looks of it. Hopefully it's got a tune though. They benefit from a tune. Then we've got a 300Z with a interesting body kit on it. Very interesting body kit. Louvers, odd wheels, but interesting nonetheless. completely stripped out. Very, very cool. And then a 350, love it. You already tell it's got custom exhaust because the tips are definitely not stock. And I had a 350 and I fucking absolutely love these wheels. They're so cool. They're custom center caps as well. They're really, really cool. Oh, I really like them actually. That's awesome. It looks like it's quite well done up actually. I really like the 350Z, but they've there's carbon on the turn signal. I don't think they're turn signals on the 350. I can't really remember. Looks to be uprated Brumbos as well. I don't think they're stock. And this I think it's got a supercharger on it. Yeah, it has. What does it have? It has a Vortex supercharger. Very nice. Very, very nice. These VQs can actually handle a fair amount of power. I think these can do about 500 stock before you start having to uprate the internals. And I don't think they've done too much on the inside either, which is nice. Like I like OEM Plus. Completely stripped out, I think is a bit meh. But yeah, very, very nice. And then whatever the hell that is, I've got no idea. Comment down below, let me know what it is. Bye bye car. So he's just going to go do a test drive. He's checked all of the brakes down over there. So he's just going to go do a test drive now and just double check it all basically. But I thought you guys would quite like to see this. Obviously it's a Porsche and completely stripped out. Absolutely gutted, but it's awesome. So I mean I've got no idea what's in it obviously, you know, clearly no idea. I just know it looks absolutely sick. Completely gutted, stripped out. I think I've got another video of this from another day, which I could probably show you on the screen. But these are the wheels. Jesus, big beefy 305s. Aftermarket coilovers. I mean, it looks like it's built for racing. Different air intakes and stuff, and I know it's got inside it has like another air tube and things. I'm fairly certain it's a track car. I'd be very surprised if it isn't. But I thought you guys would like to see this as well. Pretty damn sick. Big. What are they like? 6-pot? Yeah, 6-pot calipers. I mean, those rotors are big as well. Christ. Although I don't like drilled rotors. What are they on the fronts as well? What are they? 245 with 305s on the rears. That's interesting because they're the same size as mine on the fronts, but with such meaty ones on the rear, actually looks sort of small. But yeah, so wait for him to come back and obviously assess the dragging brake or not dragging brake. And this is why I love coming to places like this. Just as I'm waiting for my car to come back, look what pulls in. Oof. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Doggo! Everyone loves a doggo. He's coming over as well. Probably more interested in the dog now, to be fair. Hey dude, how's it going? Yeah. How's it going, mate? You alright? You can smell my dog, can't you? Yes, you can. But yeah, beautiful car. Really, really cool. We're going to have one of these, well, a GTR anyway, on the channel soon, which has been like, custom made by Endless, so probably a bit quicker than that and a bit better than that one. But you would have seen the video to that actually already, so you can let me know your thoughts based on this one versus what we're going to have on the channel because of Nick's car. So let me know that down below. Doggo!
Right, welcome. Welcome, what am I saying? Hey, we're going now. So basically, long and short of it was, there wasn't actually that much to show you. They just checked, they checked and adjusted everything, like just to double check that everything looked fine, whether there was anything loose or anything like that. They then took it for a drive and they checked the brake discs to see temperature differences, because normally if you've got a drag and brake you'll see differences on temperature. So they did that and basically couldn't find anything wrong with it, but they could feel what I could feel. So at least I'm not going insane. Yay. And basically what they've said is that they think that the front dampening, because it's quite low at the front, a little bit lower than I think that they would normally do anyway, but I really like the setup. I think it works. I think it's really nice. And what they think is happening is the dampening isn't quite as stiff as it could be. So somewhere along the line, something to do with like turning in, and it's sort of squashing and pushing. I don't know. Basically, that's how they explained it. A little bit better than that, obviously. So we've adjusted the dampening up by 2 clicks, I think. 2 or 3 clicks. And hopefully it'll go away. If it doesn't, then we may go the route of buying adjustable, is it like camber arms, control arms, whatever, for the top. Because they don't have them on the 370. And they're quite cheap. They're about £350 for the pair. And then obviously actually quite a lot more money to do the alignment. So that's where we're at. I hope you enjoyed it though. I think this was an interesting, I mean, I enjoyed it. I love going to places like this for car stuff. It's still, I mean, it's definitely going to one side. Like I can feel it now, it's going to one side. So I don't know what it is, but basically it's still going to one side. So I'm probably gonna have to call them up when I go home. But there you go guys, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and if you enjoyed this video and you want a little bit more stuff. I'm about to go and floor my car for a bit of fun. But thank you all so much for watching. Take care.